Got your bossy boots on. Okay, can you see that? That's a green text, so that's pretty shit, isn't it? Okay, we're just talking about personality types here. Oh, yes, I've got a better marker. Sorry, guys. Okay, so personality types. So the people up the top are open. Okay, people down the bottom are closed. Put this on speaker view so I can see what you can see. Okay, cool. Is this the right way, or do I need to flip the screen? The right way. Thanks, Vicky. Okay, so here we've got the nurturers, right? The nurturers. The nurturers are the people, the huge hearts, like they're teachers, they're nurses. The nurturers want to save lives. They want to change lives. They want to make a difference. They want to make an impact, right? Then we've got the social people over here. The social people, usually bright, loud, flamboyant, fun, love socializing. Priscilla, you got a question? Or is that you? You're a socializer. Yes, okay. Socializers, I bet you don't have a black or a white car. Am I right, Priscilla? What color is your car? Put it in the chat. What color is your car? They usually have bright colored cars, and nurturers have very practical cars. Social people, not very practical cars. They kind of like, Priscilla, put it in the chat. What kind of car have you got? Don't make me look like a liar. She's probably going to tell me she's got a black, like Kia or something. Okay, so we got the social people, okay? Variety, fun. I'm not going to get them on changing the world, okay? They want to, social people just want to get out there and socialize, basically. They want to party. They want to party, party, party. Then over here we've got the directors. And over here we have the thinkers. Now the thinkers, I'm sorry if you're a thinker, but you do my head in. So the thinkers need a lot of information, okay? They need a lot of information. They need to know a lot of stuff before they make a decision, okay? The directors don't fluff around. Don't talk about changing the world. Talk about money and numbers and just get to the point, okay? So when you're reaching out to someone, have you put in what your car is yet? You don't know how to use the chat. Where are you, Priscilla? I'm taking you off mute. Here we go. Priscilla, it won't let me unmute you. Ah! What kind of car do you have?
So I don't have car yet.
See, that's how flamboyant they are. They don't even have cars.
But I used to like the red color. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, awesome. Thank you. See, I made my point.
Now you're on mute.
Christine, you're on mute.
That was really good content just then. I forget what I said. No, I'm joking. Thanks, Priscilla, for sharing. So directors get straight to the point, okay? Nurturers talk about changing the world, saving lives, you know, making a difference. Social talk about fun, energy, variety, parties, gala dinners. And thinkers, you want to, like, what information can I send you? How do you love to learn? Like, does this make sense? Hang on, let me put this on. Sophia, is this making sense? Yes, awesome. Okay, so when you message people, honey, you need to think about this. So if you don't know what personality type they are, think about, okay, are they opened or are they closed? Work that out first. Are they kind of like this, like arms folded, not very like sociable, not very open and warm, not a hugger like I am? Or are they, you know, are they really open? So first work out open or closed, and then work out if they're like a nurturer. What kind of job are they in? Are they in like, you know, aged care, nursing, teachers, paramedics, you know, all those kind of things, doctors. Well, actually, doctors could be any of these actually. But nurturers are huge-hearted, you know. They usually put everyone else before themselves. You know, they just want it, they just love on people, okay? So if you're sending a message to a nurturer, you don't want to go, oh my God, I found a way for us to make a lot of money. I think this is, you know, this is a great way to earn residual income. You're not going to say that to a nurturer, guys. Can you see how this is important? One person. Awesome. No, I'm joking. So the way that you message each of these people is different, okay? So you kind of need to get this right. The value system of each of these groups is going to be different as well, okay? They're going to have different value systems, okay? So when you reach out to a nurturer, you're going to reach out and tell them why you thought of them. You're going to tell them what you love about them. So there's kind of 3 steps to a message when you reach out to someone. First, you make the connection. Why did you think of that person? Second, you compliment them. So connect, then compliment, then invite, do the inviting. So a connection, let's say I'm reaching out to Neil, and Neil is a nurturer. I might say something like, you know, hey, honey, look, I've got a million exciting things going on at the moment, but it was so important that I reached out to you today. 1, I've made the connection. 2, I'm going to make the compliment. To Neil, I just love how huge-hearted you are. I love that you're working in a career where you're changing lives on a daily basis. And when I thought of people that I would love to work with, your name was one of the ones at the top of my list. 2, you've made the compliment, right? Connection, compliment, done. 3rd, I'm going to make the invite. I have no idea if this is for you, and this could be totally left field, but I'm looking to work with people whose values align with mine, and I really feel like yours do. I love your huge heart. I love your energy. I love your vibe. I love that you get that, you know, the importance of health, whatever. So you tell them what you love about them, and then you make the invite. You know, what's a good line that I usually say? I have no idea if this is for you, but I would love to show you what I'm up to. You know, would you be open to watching a link? Does that make sense? So you kind of structure your message in a way where you're connecting, complimenting, inviting, okay? So that's a nurturer. If you're reaching out to a social person, okay, so I reached out to a social person this week, and I basically said, you know, I love your energy. I love that you're all about fun. I love that you're always so open and supportive. That's what open people do. They support everybody, right? They're really positive and supportive. So you compliment them on that. I love that you just love on my posts. You're always so supportive. I love that you're fun, whatever. And then you make the invite. I have no idea if this is for you, but I've got a really fun event coming up, and it could be a really great way for us to have a cheeky wine. You know, I'd love you to come along and check out what I'm up to. Or maybe you just want to get them to watch a link. What are we saying there? By their values, there is cards to work this out too. Yes, absolutely. So Cherie has the cards, the value cards, which is amazing. So that's kind of how you reach out to a social person. If you're reaching out to a director, you're going to be straight to the point. You know, connect, compliment. I love how successful you are. And you want to kind of challenge them as well. You know, you're so successful in business. Do you think you're good enough to do what I do? You know, I'd love to show you what I'm up to. I'd love to see if you could do it as well. Do it just as good as I do, or whatever. So you really want to challenge them, get to the point. I think this is a really great opportunity for us to work together and create some awesome income, some residual income, right? To the point. The thinkers, you're going to give them whatever information they need. So you might say something like, compliment them. I love how thorough you are. I love how diligent you are. I love how, you know, you're a solutions person. I love how you love numbers. I have something that I want to run by you. You know, would you be open to taking a look? I just want to get your thoughts on it. You know, so you might reach out to a thinker like that. Is this making sense? Is this helping? Yeah? So when you think about people, guys, and also sharing your story as well. If you're sharing your story and you're talking to a director and you're sharing your story about, oh, you know, I just love what I do and the community's amazing and we get to change lives and we're making a real difference out there, what do you think is going to happen to the director? Oh, he's going to be so bored. But if you say to that director, you know what, I've got massive goals, massive visions, I'm crunching the numbers, and I've worked out that I can create a multi-million-dollar business from this in the next 3 to 5 years, and that's what I'm going for. Do you think a director's going to be like, okay, show me more? Absolutely, because they want to know that. That's what they thrive on. And then they want to know how they can do it faster than you. Hey, you should do this with me and let's do it together and see who gets there first. You know, that kind of thing. So think about each person. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard my A to Z strategy, but what I do is each month I either go from A to Z or Z to A, and I sort through my contacts. Okay, I sort through them. And I sort through, and Simon Chan does a really good training on this. He calls it SOW. We've got there's three types of people in the world, in your life, in my life. The S's are the successful people. They're the ones that are already in business. Oh, look at Charlotte giving Tanil a massage. That's amazing. Hello, beautiful girl. Come to my place. So you've
want to go to bed, so she's sucking up to me.
Oh, good. I love that. She's smart. See, entrepreneurial. So the S's are the people in your life who are successful. They might be, maybe they're business owners already. Maybe they're a really successful parent and you just love the way they parent. Maybe they're a successful charity director or something. So the S's are the people that you look up to, right? And you're kind of like, yeah, I love this person because they're so positive, successful, whatever. Then you've got the W's, the people who want to be like you. So it could be siblings, it could be nieces, nephews, it could be employees, you know, people that look up to you. And then you've got the O's. The O's are the people who know you. They've grown up with you. They know a lot about you. The O's are where you're going to find most of your rejection and negativity, okay? Because people know that when you were 5, 6, through your teenage years, when you were drinking and eating Maccas and all that, and now all of a sudden you're this massive big health coach, they know that journey. And they're like, Christine wasn't that healthy back then, or, you know, that's where you're going to get a lot of the negativity. So start with the S's, start with the W's, but you're going to use different verbiage for each of those groups. Does this make sense? So think about the personality, think about which category they're in. Now, if they're successful, compliment them on their success. I really respect and admire your business skills, your business mindedness, your success as a business person. I love how you're positive and supportive all the time. So compliment the S's. And then you're not going to tell them to do anything, okay? They don't like to be told what to do. So when you reach out to them, it's like, you know, would you be open to taking a look at what I'm up to? I think we could really create some amazing income together, or an amazing business, or I've got this amazing business model I'm looking at. I'd love you to take a look at it. The S's, whether they get on the product or in the business with you, they're going to support you no matter what, okay? And it might be just a no, not now, but they will definitely look into it. The W's, the people that look up to you, you're going to use a different language. You're basically going to say to them, like, let's say that Matt is a W and he's like my cousin. I'm going to say, mate, you've got to check this out. Holy shit, I'm doing really well in this business. And I reckon if you and I teamed up and did it together, we could change our future very successfully. We look at it. Matt's going to go, yeah, because he looks up to me and he's flattered that I've reached out and want to do business with him. Can you see how sorting through your contacts is going to help with the way that you reach out? And then the O's, just be a messenger. Just look, hey, just as a friend, would you support me and just check this out? Or I'd love your opinion on this. Or if they're a family member, look, I'd just love you to do a trial. Just trial it for 4 months. If you don't like it, you don't have to stay on it. But if you do, great. You know, just really come to them from, look, I just really love your support with this. I'm just starting out, or we're just expanding to your area, to your town, and I'd love you to just try it. If you love it, great. If you don't, I'll never mention it again. Is this helping? I know we're very off course from sharing our story, but Joel's going to kick me for this, but I really like variety. Doing the story thing every week is getting monotonous. I need someone else to take this training over, I think. So yeah, so hopefully that helps a little bit around how to reach out to people and just be like, honestly, you can't say the wrong thing to the right person or the right thing to the wrong person. But you need to start taking the time to think of each person. Don't be a robot. Don't be spammy. Don't just cut and paste messages to people. Like, really tell them why you thought of them. And in the New Zealand training tonight, Caleb made a very good point. And his point was that a few weeks ago, someone that he went to school with that's the same age as him, like 34, I think he said, died of an asthma attack. And he hadn't reconnected with that friend from school. He hadn't spoken to him since school. And now Caleb's like, shit, I had the opportunity to give him something that could have reduced his asthma and help him. So that's what we want to be, guys. We want to be the messenger. We want to be the friend. We want to be the friend that reaches out and gives a shit about people and where their health is at. And you can say that. You can say, you know what, I'm reaching out today because when my health was at its worst, no one reached out to me. So I just really want to know, how are you going? How are you feeling? How's your health? Where is it at? Like, honestly, guys, just be caring. No one's ever going to come back and say, Christine, will you F off? Like, who gives a shit about my health? Like, go away? No. They're going to be like, oh my God, like she actually cares. She's reaching out. You know, and it doesn't have to be about the product. It doesn't have to be, like, if it comes up, yeah, great. Like, I even said to a lady today, her daughter had another asthma attack. And I know, like, she told me before, I can't afford Juice Plus. I even reached out today. I said, look, chick, like, I'm willing to just send it to you. Like, this must be so stressful for you, seeing your daughter go through another asthma attack where she's hospitalized. I really think the Juice Plus can help. I'm just going to send it to you if you want me to. Do you know what she said? No, we're going through a whole allergy test. It's okay. I don't want to give it anything new. Now, am I going to lose sleep over that tonight? Nope. I've done my job. I've done everything I can to help that family, and she's made the decision to go down a different path. And I'm okay with that. I'm not here to save everybody. I've got an infinity number of people lined up over here that I haven't even seen yet that have both hands up looking for this amazing product that are going to actually pay for it. So I'm okay with this, yeah? So that's what you got to do, guys. Just keep reaching out. Keep being the messenger. Don't leave any stone unturned. Like, just start to get to know people, yeah? And ask them, look, are you on Facebook? I'd love to stay connected. I don't know. I just feel like our values are aligned. Do you mind if I follow you on Facebook? Maybe that's all you say. It's got nothing to do with the business, nothing to do with the products. Look, I just really love your energy. I think you're a really cool waitress. And I love your vibe, and I just love to stay connected and follow your journey. Is that okay? What's she going to say? No, weirdo, like, go away. People are flattered. People want to make friends. And I've seen people that put a message out on Facebook to go, feeling super lonely tonight. Does anyone just want to catch up, maybe come over for a wine? I've seen the chat go nuts. And people are like, yeah. And then all of a sudden they don't go to the person's place, but they go out and they have an amazing night together. You know, people want to be connected. People are bored. They're looking for something. They're looking for excitement. They're looking to feel fulfilled. We can do that. Okay, I've raved on enough. Then they all need Juice Plus to cure hangovers. Exactly. It's such a good hangover cure. I really love your energy, Drummo. Oh, thanks, Emma B. You're amazing too. Actually, Emma, you should share on our call next week. I'm putting your name in the hat. You're on. You can't say no. I've made it live and everyone is a witness that Emma is sharing her story next week. Matt, I'm putting you on the spot too. You're sharing your story next week too, okay? Yep, thumbs up and he'll figure it out later. Awesome. Does anyone have any questions? We've got 4 minutes before we jump off. Whoa, Priscilla, I noticed that sometimes people can, oh, sorry, you sent that to me privately and now I'm saying it out loud. Can I share that, Priscilla? Nod your head. Can I share what you just wrote? She's not nodding. Yes, okay. Priscilla wrote, I noticed that sometimes people can think I am fake when I ask how they are going because they are watching my posts and watching that I'm looking for people for my business or this kind of thing. Some people can judge me a lot too. Okay, Priscilla, how do they judge you? How do you know that people are noticing? And why do you, I'm really worried about your terminology there and your verbiage when you say fake. Like, why are you coming across as fake?
Because I think they think that I have interest behind it. You know.
Has anyone ever said that to you?
Yes.
How many people?
Not like they didn't say like specifically, but like because for example, I'm looking for people that I know to join my team or to sell my products, right? So what's happening is I go and talk to people that I don't talk much anymore. So they kind of like, what's going on? She's like, I don't talk to her for 2 years. And then she's like, you know, she's here now talking to me. And then, you know what I mean? So it's kind of bad sometimes. But I'm trying to manage that.
Priscilla, can I ask you a question? Are you becoming a Pamela Anderson? Have you heard that term before?
No.
Like, are your numbers just so insane that you're just reaching out to every cat and dog and man and female, and you just like, you want this so bad that you're so desperate, you want it to work, and you're so passionate about the products and the business that you kind of like, I just want people to, you know, you're putting off a different energy? Is it like I'm hallucinating here? Because that was me, like in the beginning.
I will tell about this girl specifically because what's happened is I was talking to her. I didn't talk about the business and anything, but I think because she's like, she doesn't like already network marketing. So anything I would say, I think maybe would be a negative thing. So what's happened is when I invited her to join here to this webinar, she was like, look, you know, just I'm glad you talked to me. We haven't been talking for 2 years and everything, and then, you know, I'm glad you're happy and everything. So I don't know if it was like I just invited her to know a little bit about what I do too. So it's
so Priscilla, so you didn't have contact with this lady for 2 years, and all of a sudden you said, hey, can you jump on this webinar with me tonight? Like, was there any small chat before that?
Oh yeah, yes.
And how did you know she didn't like network marketing?
Because she's been watching me.
She's watching you. But how do you know she doesn't like it?
Because when I invited her to join here, she
Yep.
said that she didn't like it. So
great.
You know, she didn't like. She said, sorry, but I don't like network marketing, and I'm not joining. And she thought like maybe I was trying to push her in, you know what I mean? So
how do you know that that's how she felt, that you were trying to push her? Did she actually say that? You're getting pushy. Priscilla, go away. You're pushing.
No, maybe it's my mind as well.
It's your mind. But listen, here's the thing. When someone says, you know, I don't like network marketing, I get really curious. The next question I ask is, like, did you have a bad experience? Tell me about it. And you find out what her deal is. But here's the thing, Priscilla. We don't want to be like every other network company, like the sign-up companies. You need to put friendship first, business second. So now you just need to love on her hard. Don't mention the business. Don't mention the products. Just show her that you are just a genuine person out there wanting to make a difference, wanting to be a positive light in people's lives, yeah?
Yeah.
So I think a lot of that's in your head. You're thinking this is what people are thinking, and they're not thinking that at all. You're just making these stories up in your head, and it's probably all bullshit.
Maybe.
You know, I've had people say to me, oh, Christine, is it one of those pyramid things? And I'm like, yeah, it is. Like, have you been involved before? And they're like, oh, yeah, I love them. Like, I love the products. And, you know, we get on this negative foot because we think, oh, is it network marketing? Is it one of those pyramids? Is it, you know, one of those? And a lot of the time we get all defensive and we're like, oh, my God, they're judging us because I'm doing this. And I just say, yeah, it is. Like, I'm out loud and proud. Like, what's your experience? And
Yeah.
most of the time, the people that have a problem with network marketing have never been in network marketing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And when they tell me their problem, I say, oh, wow, that sounds terrible. That does not sound like our company at all. I do know, and I always say, I do know that 25% of network marketing companies, like any business in any industry, is dodgy, but 75% of us are the good guys. And my company is the company at the heart. You know, we've been around for 50 years, and then I tell a little bit, but we really want to ask better questions and find out what's got them to that place, or why don't they like it. Most people don't have a problem with network marketing. They've got a problem with network marketers.
Mhm.
Yeah? It's the pushiness. It's the people reconnecting after 2 years and saying, jump on a webinar. You know, if I haven't connected with someone since high school, honestly, it's a good 3 to 6 months building that relationship again. Yeah, rekindling. I'm not jumping in after 1 or 2 conversations, because sometimes they're like, oh shit, Christine has just reconnected because of this. No, I let them watch. I reconnect and I let them watch. Yeah, and I let them watch and I let them love and comment or like or whatever they want to do. And I'm just in the background just checking in. Hey, just stopping by to say hello. Hey, just checking in, how are the kids? It takes time. So take the time. Don't rush it. Don't rush these relationships. But also, if they're people that I don't know, it's usually the 3rd or 4th conversation that I'm asking the question. You know, I'm not dragging it on, because those ones, if you do drag it on and they haven't known you and you're building this friendship and you drag it on and on and on, I find that sometimes that's detrimental, because you've taken so long. Like, let them know, like, what you're about, who you are, and what you love about them, why you connected with them in the first place. Absolutely, what Tennille's written there, relationships is absolutely where it's at. So you've got to be, Priscilla's saying she had to go. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So does that help a bit, Priscilla? Like, when you reconnect with people from your past, just let them sit there and watch what you're doing. You don't have to bring Juice Plus up, okay? If they start liking and commenting on stuff, then absolutely go in there and invite them to something. But you'll get a feel for where people are at. And this person that has said that they don't like network marketing, I'd really get curious around why they don't, and just say, oh, well, that doesn't sound like our company. You know, this is X, Y, and Z, what I love about what our company's about. Does anyone else have any other questions, comments, anything? We all good? Hopefully this is handy tonight. You're amazing, Drummo. So are you, Tennille. Loved having you on tonight. All right, guys. Well, let's call it a night. Hey, thanks for jumping on. You guys rock. Thanks, Priscilla, for being so open and honest. Love it. All right. Good night, everyone. See you through the week. Matt, you're up next week. Emma, you're up next week.